Hey everybody, it's Mark from Marc Vlogs Watches, and I have an exciting unboxing for you, and legit, this is really a legit unboxing. Now, I've taken my address off because some of you people are crazy, and I don't want you showing up here. All I'm armed with is a steak knife, so I'm gonna hurry up through the next bit so we can get into the actual packaging and see what's inside this booger here. Let's get started. Oh, pause the speed up stuff. Quick wristwatch check. Quick wristwatch check. It's the Breitling Unitime Galactic Sleek T, which is just a crappy name. However, it is a really awesome world time watch. Back to the action. Okay, we'll slow it down now. We have a Seiko box with a sleeve. This was shipped to me. I bought this on eBay from a Singapore-based seller. And here's some paperwork that shipped in the outer cardboard box, but was not included in the in there. Oh, look, in the lovely paper high-quality certificate of guarantee. Don't copy my serial number. Oh, wait, it doesn't have one. Okay. So that's the warranty stuff. Here's the instruction booklet in case you don't know how to wind a watch. Let's get the box out of the sleeve. And this will literally the first time I'm taking a look at this thing. Wow, whoa. Okay, so it's on a pillow. It's a monster. It's a monster, guys. Let's get this puppy unwrapped and out of all this plasticky stuff. Let's get everything out of the way. Well, you know what? I wasn't sure I was going to like this watch, but now that I've got eyes laid on it, I really do. What I really wanted to purchase was what I really wanted to buy was the complete orange only monster. And that one has a steel bezel, and it does not have that black ring inside. Just a completely orange face and a steel colored bezel. But that fucker is like $400. I forget the reference number for it. This one is the Srp315K2. The other one, oh look, I've got a bezel problem. Let me fix that. While I'm doing this, I have to say the bezel does not feel quite as crappy as Seiko bezels often feel. Yeah, that's correctly lined up now, and in fact, a little hard to tell with the camera, but I can tell you with the naked eye, this lines up pretty good, better than the average Seiko seems to line up. Anyway, look, some of you guys might know that Bruce Williams had a Rolex tragedy. And if you're not familiar with Bruce Williams, you should be. Many of you are. He's a fellow YouTuber and, one hell of a good guy. And basically, somebody ran over his Rolex. Watch the video on Bruce's channel. And so he needs some watches to review. So I've done the unboxing. I'm going to give you some quick impressions and just a quick look around this watch. But I'm going to wear it for a couple days. Then I'm going to send it on to Bruce for a proper review. Now, the bracelet is pretty handsome. It uses, I'm told, the new style friction pins with a collar. So it's a two-piece friction pin. I made a whole video on the nightmare that I had with those friction pins and my Patty, my Seiko Turtle, the Patty edition. But I think I'm better positioned to do it now, or I might say fuck it and just take it to the watch guy, my watchmaker, who will do it for $10 or $20. But certainly this will need to get sized. Let me get some of the plastic off here. The bracelet, although handsome, is going to have typical, I'm fumbling here, it's really well wrapped. It's going to have a typical crappy stamped, there it is, cruddy, get rid of that stuff. I really don't care for this. This is probably my biggest complaint. It's secure, click and click again. It's not coming off your wrist, guys, on the one hand. On the other hand, it looks pretty tinny to me. But this was a really inexpensive watch. I think I paid $198 for it. So, and it's cool. It is a cool looking beater. So look, I'm gonna put it down. Let me get the Breitling off. And put the Breitling here. Now the Breitling is a 44 millimeter watch. I'll just hold them both up, and I want to say that the Seiko is 43 millimeters. I will double check that, and if I'm wrong, I'll put a correction note up on the screen. But I think this is 43, and this is definitely 44. I mean, mind you, this is a hell of a lot more watch. This is a world timer, and this is kind of a cheap Japanese diver. But look how fun that looks. Let's get it on the wrist. So there you get a shot of it. And it does have some wrist presence, and what I like is that it's kind of whimsical. It looks like a giant tube worm mouth coming to get you. And I didn't think I was going to like, this is, oh heck, what do you call it when they anodize the black dial? Maybe it's just anodized. PVD. So I think the dial has a PVD coating on it. Not the dial, the bezel, guys. And then this crown, which is offset at 4, has got a PVD coating on it as well. And I didn't think I was going to like it. I thought it would look kind of cheap, and it sort of does in pictures. But in person, honestly, it's kind of rich. So I do like it. Let me get it off. This particular movement, this is, by the way, this is the second generation of Seiko monsters. The first generation did not have these teeth. It had sort of rectangular indices. This is the second generation. It has teeth. Super cool. The third generation has just come out, and it also has, it does not have the teeth. They've gone back to those kind of oblong indices. This is way cooler. I don't really know who's going to want that third gen. I think the second gen is the way to go. The first gen, however, was neither hand winding nor hacking, and this generation is both. Now I've just shaken it around enough to get it started, so it's running right now, as you see, but I'll hack it. Gotta unscrew the crown there. I just felt it pop open. You can see it unscrewed. It's a screw down crown, which is nice, and now I've hacked the seconds. And we'll get that started again. And now you can't hear it, but I feel it. And it's winding. Obviously has the day date. That's a feature I actually like quite a bit. Some of my other videos I've discussed how I tend to forget what day of the week it is. I'm going to screw that back in. I'll give you a look at the case back. I'll leave the sticker on for now. We'll let Bruce deal with that, but it's got the tsunami, typical tsunami wave. This doesn't look crappy. I don't know. I guess that's a solid end link, but it's a straight piece there. So it looks pretty good, certainly for the money. And my impression, of course, the bezel is a little difficult to grip because it's kind of, this is not the tuna, this is the monster, but like the tuna can, it's got a semi-shielded bezel, so there's only a couple grab points for it. But it's a little light to the touch to turn, which I prefer a slightly stiffer feel on the one hand. You know, there's backplay there, but it's really minimal. It has a very different feel than the bezel on my Seiko Turtle. And I think this actually maybe feels a little bit better than that. Anyway, this is Mark Goldberg with a quick unboxing of the Seiko Monster. Hope you liked it. Sooner or later, Bruce Williams will review this watch. Take care, guys. Here's a closer look at the dial, and it really is very charming. And now, a quick loom shot, and as is typical for most Seiko watches, it has really excellent loom. Please like and subscribe, and hey, let's do it again. Thanks, guys.